Hello, YouTube. I am Shaggy. I am Philolitea, and I am live from Panera for the last time. Not really that melancholy about it. I'd like to be able to say that I were a little melancholy about it, that maybe I'll miss this place, but there's almost no way in hell I'm gonna miss this place. Almost certain that I will not miss this town. I might miss my spot. I'll miss my tent. I'll think of it fondly. Someday I'll watch my videos back and I'll remember my spot, and that'll be nice. Okay. So here's what I need to do. Oh no. I have a little bit of belly gas. The hiccups a little bit.
Yeehaw! Here we go!
Hello, Rachita. How are you? Main. You good? Good. Mega Phoenix. I won't be able to beat it, but let's try. I might be able to steal from it. Oh, jeez. Probably not. Candle of Life. I think I want those. Oh, I'm about to be fucking baked. Smoke bomb. I'm glad that you're fine. Well, glad that you're good. Shit, I mean to do that. Fighting the monsters in Big Gun now. We need to fight zoos and cactuars. And then we're going back to the Calmlands, baby. And then back to the Stolen Faith Cavern, because there's one we missed. Bam 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 bam. Boom boom. Boom boom. Boom 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 boom. Oh, I didn't heal. Zoom zoom and get it done, girl. Drive safe. Drive defensively. Let's go. What up, Eric? Kick ass, buddy. I love that. Hello, RPP. What up? Oh my god. There is a cop walking in here with authority. What the hell? Okay, that's just how he walks. Jesus Christ, I'm like, I've got, like, the legal limit of weed on my person right now, and a second. Yep, I am stoned. Yeah, she's on the way right now. I am so close to out of this town. Heard that, Rachie. Oh no. Oh. I'm not quite there yet where I can actually whoop this thing. Yeah, he's just getting a coffee. And I freaked out for a second. I do not like cops. Can you tell? All is well. I can't see my audio. Everything seems good. How's that? That should be a little better. Turn this up. You can get some of the background chatter. Okay. Let's kill this fucking thing. Ooh, my Bahamut is suddenly very powerful. Bam, 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 bam. I know you wiped. How much did you lose, Eric? Oh, 10 minutes isn't too bad. $30K and it's still standing? Oh boy. How high does my evasion need to be to that high? Have I made Bahamut powerful enough to sort of power my way through these fights? Didn't kill it, but 60K. Can it just not hurt Bahamut anymore because I made its agility high enough? Its evasion high enough? I was working on its evasion for this reason. Goodbye, sir. Yes. I'm a fucking genius. Take that, sir. I'm a genius. Ah, yes. How do you like me now, Eric? You can't hurt my Bahamut anymore.
Try again, sir. No, please, really. Whoa, thanks. Oh, no!
Still no? How many times have I fucking... That's 90 damage. How much health do you have, you motherfucker? Please don't kill it.
Damn it.
Like, legitimately, how much health can this... Yeah, I'm stat maxing. I'm stat maxing Bahamut, yeah. Yeah. It's just the first one. It's the first one in the list. I'm working on obliterating this bird. Oh, yeah, I told, Melissa. I probably shouldn't have said her name, but the woman, she's not a girl by any means, the woman at, the pizza spot where I've been taking my dinners for some time now, every night. I was going in there whenever I had the money to give back to the town. And she was always really cool to me, so, as I was leaving, I told her, that I was leaving. And, she asked me some questions that had been on her mind, obviously, that she had been saving, because they're really not the kind of questions you ask if I don't invite conversation, and I never really did. And she told me that she hopes Rach treats me better than Kat did, which was nice. Got it. And I left her a little note. She gave me a hug. It wasn't a big hug or anything. She didn't grip me real tight. I told her I'm gonna smell. And I'm tall, so her face was gonna be right in my stink. You need null abilities, big guy? But none of the other people that I know were around. So I might ask one of the people who was here tonight to let them know. But maybe not. I'm sure on some level she had grown accustomed to my $10, you know? to $70. It's gonna be out of her pocket now. Sucks, but that's not my problem. She'll be okay. She was okay before I was going in there. I'm fucking baked, dudes. That he was coming in here to take my weed was my first reaction to seeing a cop. I just got this. Means I'm baked. And maybe not even in like the cute way. We're gonna find out. Can I? Fuck me dead. Purifying salts. Reality testing at its finest. No shit. I don't know why I made that noise. I'm not sorry about it. Bothered by it myself. I'll give you a soft ring. Eric, dude. Oh yeah. Hey, was I right when I told you that Egregore said? No, was he right about fucking the stupid fucking question I'm trying to fucking ask you. God damn it. What am I trying to ask you, Eric? Killica. Shadow Gym. No, I don't want to fight this stuff, and I don't want you giving me items. Stop it. I'm trying to get you to sell. Aha. Sell me armor, sir. Oh, you don't sell armor. You's a bitch. Thank you for the Killica information. Hookup. Another yep. Gamblers. That sounds cool. No, not now, though. It's gonna whoop my ass. They all whoop my ass. Okay, let me go. Oh, thank God. You're done. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Killica. And then I'm going to go back to taming monsties. Hello, you're the guy that takes me to Killica. No, old man. We're counting on you. Don't crash this old piece of shit you call a ship. This old honka-jonk. Honka-jonk. Alright, is it in the place I would expect it to be? This may or may not be the place I expect it to be. Those warrior monks ate everything in sight, then returned to prevail. I don't know why she sounds like that. They basically just ate and ran. What do they take us for? Nope, this isn't the spot. That little kid was having a good time. I get it, little kid. No, you just hit that again when you were mentioning that you're very stoned right now. That was irresponsible of you. We're still cleaning up here. Well, hurry up, bitch. His name is Iskin. Oh, do you like this girl? You trying to get to the airship? I might have finally got encounters. I thought I finally might have got the thing that allows me to turn encounters off. And I think I have some auto phoenixes too. That's good news. Okay, whoa. Just come ooh, the ship looks cool. What's this? I'm gonna take your treasure.
Feel free to buy lights or merchandise. I ain't giving you a discount.
Oh. The old lady's kind of a bitch. Well. Two can play at that game. Oh, okay. Well, it's not the place I thought it was going to be. Did I not go to Killica? Am I a dumbass? No, da. Hello, guy with neat mask. Hello, Larbate. Larbite. That's what she said. Oh, Tats? Your name is Tats? Because you have tattoos. You don't have anything I want. Huh, your endurance is pretty good. Speed is super high. Okay. Wait, yeah, maybe, actually. Whatever. Whoa. That's a bigger number than I wanted it to be. Yeah, that's expensive, but what the hell, I got it. Tats. I should have called him Lats. I want her, though. Look at those fucking pants. She'll never play. I just want to see those pants when I come off the field. Hey, little kid. Do you sell good armor? No. Do you, old man? Well, dead man? No. Did I do something wrong? She has plus 5% health on all of her armor. Is it at the temple? Is it this lady? I just want to live like we used to. Maybe this kid's got it. Hey, kid. When I grow up, I'm going to ride the flying ship. No, you're not. We're going to sink it in the ocean just so you can't.
We're still cleaning up there.
Titus is like, that's fine. I wanted to see what it looked like dirty. You know what I'm saying? They all say that.
Well, I'm still cleaning down there.
Anyway. You're Blitzball Jones. You're a real Blitzball wizard, if you know what I mean. Fuck it. It doesn't actually matter what's on the encounters off armor. I just kind of... Maybe it's that guy. Eric, where is the empty armors? Did I do something wrong? Whoa, no. Hey, whoa, hey. Even if sin is destroyed, I killed the sin, pretty much. It's gonna come back to life eventually, but you just hold your beans in your purse. What, do I have to buy a certain amount of this stuff from you before you have the good armor? Huh. I see. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Let's go there to the place where we get to buy the thing that I fucking want. He might have said Makalania and not Kilika. Boom, 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 boom.
Here we go.
Yeah, whatever it was, you were right. I'm assuming you were right. Whatever it turns out to be, wherever it turns out to be, I'm assuming that's what you said and that I remembered it wrong. Once, come here, my... Oh, wait. Shit. I made a bad choice. You know, it's just like me.
Oh, hello, Cactuar friends. Run away, bitch.
Blum, blum, blum. Run away or I will kill you and it will be bad for you and you will not like it. So run away or die. I shouldn't have done that.
It worked.
Man, genius, legend. No. We want those lunar curtains, I think. I don't remember, but I'm gonna do my best, 'cause that's what I'm gonna do, yeah. Uh-huh. That's how the song goes, I'm sure of it, you know, 'cause I wrote it.
Ah. Time to see if you get a lock level 3, because you're a winner, Eric.
Only winners get locked level 3. And you're a winner. So I believe in you. Bam, 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 bam. Ba, 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 ba. Boom, boom, boom. For all the Michael Hawks out there, sorry your parents didn't love you. Why would you do that to your child? Yeah, the overkill is, yeah, it increases the rare drop probability. Bam, ba, bam, ba, bam, ba, bam, ba, bing, bong, bing. Run away before we die so they don't kill us. And put jelly beans in our bums. That's how the song goes. Bing bang bing 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 bong bong bing ba bing ba bing bong bong bing ba bing ba bing bing bong. I'm a winner, man, yo. Gonna take your eye and shove it in your hole. Hey, 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 yo. Alright, lizard boy, you need to calm your pants. We are taking your softs for some reason. I don't want them. Taking them anyway. Heck yeah, bud. I haven't been struck by lightning a single time of which I am aware. Have I broken it? I've broken myself. Ya 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 da 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 da. Take that. Ha 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 ha. Hee hee. Musk. It's not changing? What are you trying to change, pal? No. There was one. Bitch. I let my guard down for exactly the amount of time it took to get struck by lightning. I don't know, buddy. I think it's just a roll from a percentage table after the fight. It might be before the fight. I have no idea, pal. Oh. I thought that was a Bambi over there, and I was like, oh, a deer, I'm gonna go grab it. That is not what I saw. A deer is not what I saw. Same item in the same drop? Yeah, it's just a low percentage drop. That's a pretty big overkill, bud.
Why are you in Guadosalam? What business have you here?
You want to start something?
If it would please you to harm a defenseless old man, then burn me, boil me, it matters not.
Huh?
Lord Seymour is gone. No lord rises to take his place. The Guado merely wait for sin to come and finish us off. Why should I care what you do to me? Oh. If it meant rejoining Lord Jiskel and Lord Seymour, then your taking off my head would be the greatest kindness.
Okay. Why did you stop me when I came in? Okay. Then why did you stop me when I came in? I am evidently confused. Mm-hmm. I have made a mistake. A treasure chest over there I didn't get. Not a save point here at this, I was about to say. That's not how you... Yikes. Okay, that is not how you do that. Maybe I just didn't get... Maybe I just didn't get him. Macarena Woods. That doesn't sound right. I don't know these people know what they're talking about. Very south of this zone. You like a loaded gun right now? It's a little erotic, buddy. Oh, wow. You are clearly on that grind. She is in Georgia, folks. Yeah, I hope you brought a fiddle just in case. That's funny. Get it, Eric. Let him know who's boss, buddy. Bam. Get it. Get it. Get it done, make it happy. This is what you'll get for doing the thing you did. What? You're throwing a Defender C in a slap fight with Bennett. Oh, fuck you, Bennett. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Yeah, not every note has to be pretty, especially when you're making ugly ones on purpose. Wow. Alright, down here. Boom and power. Mana. And Rico. I don't have any level 4 keys yet, homie. Strength +3. Fuck plus yeah. To the nth degree. Boogity boogity boo. How about you? No. Anyway, magic defense and HP. Yes. Chickens aren't dinosaurs. Wrong. They're also nearly flightless birds. Ba, ba, ba. Running through the woods. Up, man, we went so long without an encounter, and then we have gone so fast. La 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 la. There was probably a faster way to do this, and I didn't take it. And it's okay, because it's all experience for someone. This feels like it's like super loud for me. Can I go to the Xanargan? Yes. That's where that Bahamut is, if you remember. Excuse me, I have the hiccups. Chronic hiccups. I'm going to need to get something to drink soon too. La 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 la. Do it, dude. 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 You're so silly. High potion, and then we do that, dude. Yes. And then that. And we'll do it again. And then Titus. Ow, my face goes twa-twow. Okay. Fallen monks. What about them, buddy? They're an enemy in Xanargan. I think they're only in one room. So if you come across them, you'll know that's the room. Oh, they've got the purifying salt you're looking for? Those are the boys you're looking for? Bum, 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 bum. Phrasing, Shaggy. Waka waka, you piece of shit. Where are you? Hey, slut.
Welcome. Wait. Welcome. Welcome.
I'm a stupid ass. Look at that. Those are fucking expensive. Huh? I've got 568K. It's a lot for me, pal. I'll have you know.
Welcome.
Okay, and then we're gonna come back in here. What the fuck? And we're gonna we're gonna start work on. Let's start work on Yuna. Oh. Oh, what about...
Welcome.
Oh, I can't put catch on a weapon? I have to buy the catch weapon from the old man? Can you put catch on a weapon, or do you have to buy the 2-slot catch? Catch is for the arena, for catching the monsters in the arena. Isn't that what it's called? Catch? What's it called? Tame? Capture? Capture's only through him. It's all good. I'm gonna wait on that for a little while because I got time. I've got time. They're not gonna give me a whole bunch of. They're not gonna give me a whole bunch of rewards that are the same damn reward. Oh, I just went the wrong direction. Both ways. Fuck. Okay, what was I doing?
You're counting.
Shit.
Yeehaw! Here we go.
Okay. Are you ready? Put your hands in the air and also wave them like you just don't care. I'm gonna do something very stupid. Boom, 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 boom. La 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 la. La 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 la. Ow. Oh, there we go. For the intelligence impaired. No, we put no encounters on. We're gonna go out here. And we're gonna try to dodge lightning for a little while. La 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 la. One of these craters. Every time you walk by it, it goes off. Bang. We're gonna try to. Oh, hello. Exploit that. Ding dong, ding dong. Dun, dun. But I don't remember where that is. Nor do I know quite exactly why I've been struck by lightning so few times. Maybe it's because I'm too sexy. Aha! One. Gonna want to start counting those. Two. Three. You have to talk to Owaka's friend for you have to get the airship, then you gotta go to Bevel, and then he's gonna be in the Macalania forest where it meets the Thunderplanes. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm trying to find the crater. I don't remember where it is, Eric. Oh, I thought he said that it was in the northern part. God damn it. Can't even follow basic instructions. Damn it. Ow. I just missed the controller that time. That? Four. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. Oh, what the hell? I don't know why that one didn't count. 1. 2. It is pretty cool. Too early. It's gonna take some practice, but we got it now. 2. 3. 4. 5. 11. 13. 14. Ah, too early. Damn. This is not in my wheelhouse. I'm either not pressing it all the way or I'm like pressing it right as it flashes, and that's too soon. You have to like let it flash and then hit it. You hit it too soon, you won't dodge it. It'll just assume that you were button mashing. Is there... No. Is there another way I can trigger this? Yeah, count the flash. Five, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12. Yep. It's so funny that I do that. I do it early. How? My hand just hits it, and I'm like, oh, why did you do that? You couldn't get it? That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 15, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 20, 25, 28, 29, 30. 31. 32. 33. 34. 35. 40. 41. 50. 60. 70. 80. 'That should have been 87. Okay. My mind started to wander. See if it gave me credit. If it did give me credit, we're just going to move on and Lulu doesn't get her celestial weapon. Oh, look at that. That's hilarious. For anybody who doesn't know, my game just crashed. That's great. Oof. Three times strength spheres is pretty sweet. So how many did it give me credit for? 516, 86. My count was true. Alright, time to get some caffeine. If two characters are sentinel, what happens, pal? Alright. Starting at 1. I was early on that one. Five. Nine. 10. 11. That's 22. $30. Shit. It's not gonna start over until I go clear the chest. No, it's not. I had to get above. Gotta get above 50 for the next one. Damn. $20. One. $30. 31. $40. That's 50. $60. That's 70. That's 80. That's annoying. Oh shit. Yeah. Hmm. The Spectral Keeper. Hmm. Ten. 20. 30. 40. 50. 61. 70. 80. 87. $88. $90. $100. $10. $125. $135. Hello, Kateri. How are you? You excited for the road trip stream? Heard that, Eggs. How are you guys? Tunes were killer, Mr. S. I thought that record might sit well with you right now. How are all of you? It's great to see you. Can we get 10 likes for this stream? I like that sound of that, Kateri. 100 lightning bolts in a row. The Bilgan Memorial Travel Agency presents you with this small commemorative gift. HV sphere times 3s. Oh boy, that's it. Okay. Oh, I was starting to get mentally fatigued at 135. Okay. I was just getting tired of fucking counting it. Okay. What was I doing? I was in Bicknell, and I was hunting zoo. Zoo and actual cactuar. I love that, Kateri. I love that you've found a home where you can just let your Kateri flag fly. Where you can just be yourself. Like the things that you like. I love that for you. I love having you here. I'm serious. 100%. I might sound like I'm being sarcastic or sardonic or something, but 100% not. Yeah, absolutely. Kateri, thanks for being here. Audience, thanks for being here. Thanks for being yourselves. I'm healing while I do this too, Kateri, believe me. Overcoming very, very real and very serious demons. Oh, you know what? I'm never going to get into an encounter out here if Yuna's wearing no encounters. Oh, here, check this out, Eric. I got an auto haste, auto phoenix for Yuna. It's peaceful when there are no encounters. I'm like, man, I'm really going a long time without seeing an encounter. I'm just grinding. I'm just capturing the, I gotta farm, I gotta catch some zoos, and I'm also trying to catch, cactuars. Pretty much got everything else. No. I have an answer for... Oh, you're talking to Eric. Eric, Kateri has a question for you. Damn, all those nines. These, I'm here to grind these. And I've got an answer. One of the servers comes over to me the other night and goes, question, and I go, answer, and she looks at me for a second, and then she sits down across from me. You may not like it. That's exactly what I say. You may not like it, but I got one for you. I used to say that to people when I was managing the gas station. So I got a question. I got an answer. You don't have to like it, but I got it. Just look at me. You said an answer, not the answer. That is correct. My answer might be, I don't know. Hmm. Eric, she's counting the days she's known you. You're already doomed, buddy. It's already over for you. You were an independent man, and now you are not. Burr, 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 burr. I didn't say that out loud. I'm sure that was just a thought. You forgot the question? That shit is so easy. Rach is just slamming on her steering wheel going, he does that shit to me too. Every time I say I've got a question, he just starts talking about random bullshit until I forget what it was. God damn it. I'll let you think about it. I'll stop. Go easy on you. Wait a minute. I'm lost. Yeah, Eric, are you in the States? I know the answer. Not my story to tell. He says, yes. Why? No, you cannot have any of the hams in my freezer. Yeah, Eric, look at your Discord. That's all Boss Eric around. Oh, I've been going the wrong way. I'm going the wrong way. It doesn't really matter. Except it does. You gonna text it to me? Heard that. The tentaculous monster. He's a tentaculous. He's a tentacular. He's a giant tentaculous eye in a man suit. That's what that was. You from Alabama? Oh, you're in San Francisco. He does look like a European. I married a woman who went to college in San Francisco. You live in Austin. Now I know why you are the way you are, Kateri. What's in my beard? Yuna's flying through levels now. Auto haste was the move. That means I need to give Trevor auto haste as well. I see. Okay. Heard that, Kateri. Anywhere is better than Beaumont, Texas, he says. Oh, Kateri says that she says sorry for not saying hi when you came in. I'm sure that Rach would have said hi, but her hands are glued to the steering wheel when you came in, Mr. S. I can speak for her now. Man, okay, so I went to the dispensary today, right? And Rach, Mr. S says hi, and he puts an exclamation point by it. A great big exclamation point by it. Go to the dispensary, and I didn't know that the woman put my middle name, Kyle, as my first name, so they're calling out Kyle. Looking at me and calling out Kyle, and I'm like, I don't know Kyle. And then just another person goes up and gets in line, and I'm like, okay, well, that guy must be Kyle. And so it happens 3 times in a row, and I'm like, lots of Kyles in this town. And then I'm like, wait a minute. I'm a Kyle. And then a girl comes up to the line, and she goes, Kyle, and looks right at me. And I was like, did you just say, I walk up to her, are you calling me Kyle? She goes, yeah. I started laughing. I'm like, that's not my name. And she goes, oh, asked me for my ID. Looks at it and goes, oh, yeah, I see. She puts you down. Is Kyle your first name or something? I'm like, no, Kyle's my middle name. My name, my license says Kyle Dennis, comma, Vincent. Because for some reason they put Kyle Dennis as my last name at the DMV. So I'm like, I was standing here for like a half hour, like the world's biggest stupid fucking idiot. Like I don't know what my name is. Rachie hit you with the wave and a hug, Mr. S. Oh, man. Peak DMV, man. Just peak DMV plus peak dispensary moment. Like, I'm just standing there like I'm the stonedest stoner in the stone world, holding my backpack and just standing there, minding my own business, staring out at nowhere, thinking that the people at the registers are assigned to the lines and there's just nobody there to help my line, so whatever. I don't give a shit. I don't have anywhere to be. She was very helpful, so I left her like a $4 tip. Hey, Zatanna, how are you? Ba, ba, ba. Rach, Kateri says that she enjoys calling me a stupid ass because it's all in endearment. This Kyle guy sure does seem to smoke a lot of weed. Good for him. I guess he's not in any kind of hurry. He's not responding to his name. Just like, why are you looking at me? I'm not Kyle. I'm on my my laptop, Zatanna. Bam, 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 bam. It's actually a Surface. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah. I know that, Kateri. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Sister shit. You guys don't have a lot of big families, so you incorporate that language into your friend groups. That's how moms talk to their sons in the South. And their husbands, so it doesn't bother me. Rachel usually just calls me a limp dick mama's boy. I need to turn myself down a little bit. There were a lot of people in here, so I had my... Just a mama's boy, or dad, Mr. S. There's not actually anything wrong with being a mama's boy. Yeah, I think you and Rachel would get along well. Rachel can communicate better in emojis blind than she can communicate with words. And I don't know if I'm proud of her or concerned for her. No, none. La la la. Yeah, I'm impressed. She's got boobs. Bam, bam. Anything less is going to remove my access to them. You're not supposed to be so honest about that. No, I love you, baby. There's a bear in my oatmeal. Boobs and a butcher knife. That's actually the title of her debut album. From her punk band Switchblade Rose Petal. It's probably Rose Petal Switchblade, but whatever. You get it. She's like, fuck, that's actually a really good idea. Rose Petal Razor Blade also works. She said period. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, we're gonna get a ton of experience for this fight. Actually, I might keep Rose Petal Razor Blade for myself. You already ate it? Son of a bitch. You got you the level 3 lock spheres, buddy? I love that. Oh shit, it's already 8 o'clock. Dude, how time flies. Anyway, when I end this, we got half an hour. But when I end this, I'll actually go live from here. No, I probably won't. I don't know what I'll do. I'm not really hungry, but I might go grab food. from Pizza Cottage one last time, just in case there's anybody else to tell goodbye to. I don't think there is. I told Melissa so she could go ahead and spread the word in case there was anybody who wanted to say goodbye to me. She did so much work to tell the other girls what my regular order was and how I liked my food made, and okay, so Rach shouldn't be reading the screen, so I'm going to read to Rach. God damn it, I'm already such a fucking boyfriend. Her texts. Rachel, I'm opening your phone and I'm reading to you right now one of your texts live into this microphone. Kateri says, Rach, I am a diagnosed mother that is a tomboy. I have no fear. You should have no fear from her, she says. And then she gives you 5 prayer hands. And then she says, I am here to regulate with my people and enjoy the Final Fantasy stream and conversation. I respect you, woman to woman. And then she says that she's got to go. Hey, take care, Kateri. Bam, 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 bam. And then Rachel is probably going to put prayer hands, hug, and a white heart. You're welcome, Kateri. La 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 la. Oh, Mr. Qua's got a red heart. Oh, my red heart's gonna pound out of my chest. You nerds are just too cute, just too sweet. Boom, 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 boom. Let's come down here to the ANs, go to attributes, go to Bemet. I'm embarrassing you. I tease, I keyed. The sandstorm blocks my path. What's that about? What's that about, Eric? Huh? Strategy guide having motherfucker? Bam, bam, bam. I need those birds, man. Where am I at right now? The Panera in town. Same spot I'm always at this time of night. Bam, 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 bam. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Boom, 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 boom. Probably didn't sound good. La 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 la. Fuck you, you ate Yuna. No, you didn't. You ate Trevor. It's your size. Mug. Ooh, she did real damage with that mug. Kimari says, I'm still a cat man. Give Trevor back. La 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 la. What's the question mark mean? La 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 la. Pick slide across the strings. Brink across the whatever that's called, headstock. Bing bong, bing bong, bing bong boom. We are going to steal from you until we stop.
Smack it. Ow!
Ba, ba, ba. Da-da-dum, 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 da-dum, da-dum. Ability spear. Let's get that. Ooh, I want that chest. I don't so much want to fight these. Factorio can be run multiplayer. Interesting. Interesting. How does that go? Is multiplayer just the same game? Under 10 hours. I believe in you, Rachie. Same game. Same game, same goals. So Mr. S, if I were playing, let's say that I were playing Factorio. And I were just playing. Could you just like crash my game? Could you just like jump into my game? Or does it have to be a dedicated multiplayer server? Like the game only exists so long as you two are in that particular game. Do you understand what I'm asking? Okay. Specifics don't matter at the moment if you can't remember. Okay. So so the host has to be long term. Okay. Oh, cool. Just found the Mercury crest lying on the ground out here. I don't know what that's for. Okay. We have to kill these until it says we don't need them anymore. So just buckle our seatbelts. Well, we're not going to be here that long. All right. So next time I stream from my laptop, I'm going to stream when I go home, and I'll probably keep the stream open until I take a nap. And actually, I don't know. We'll see whether I stream again. It's contingent on how I feel when I get home, whether it makes sense for me to sleep or whether I want to stay awake and keep Rachel company. Probably you guys are advocating that I stay awake and keep Rachel company so you can keep Rachel company in spirit. I can imagine that. Boom. Ha ha ha. This is working for a huge amount of XP for Yuna. We want Yuna to have just a huge amount of XP. Another level 3 lock? Hell yeah, dude. Auto haste is sweet. I'd like to give it to Titus too. Trevor, that is. What are you guys doing? Please help. I'll help, but I don't know what I'm helping with. I can't understand you. Oh, no. Where has she gone? Yikes. Oh, no, it's a monster. I look like a special sphere. You look like a special sphere, you jerk. I will... Uh-oh. That's a good underhanded joke. What is she doing? Is that Darky Freet? Oh, this is not good for me. Oh, God. Yeah, that sucks. I must not have any Phoenix Downs. Yuna didn't use her Auto Phoenix. Glad she didn't use her Auto Phoenix, but damn it. Okay, stay away from up there. Shit. Okay, so don't go toward home. Holy fuck. That sucked. Just because now my zoo count starts over. Well, and it almost starts over. HP and magic. I am getting close. Getting close to bribe. That's what we're after with Riku. Trying to get bribe. It's funny that this crest is right here. Just like... Oh, that's not it. It's just like right here. Boss fight, Spectral Keeper. Get it, buddy. I believe in you. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. I don't really know that I'm hungry is the thing. Bum, 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 bum. Boom, 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 boom. Got barely anything done. But this 2 hours has been fun. It's been great to hang out with you guys. Cross state lines in South Carolina. Hell yeah. Hmm. All right. 15 more minutes. Go with water. Can we get 10 likes up in this piece or what? Welcome back, Kateri. You're adorable. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. It's Final fucking Fantasy. Come on. Come on. Alright, stay away from that bitch. Good job, Yuna. Ha ha ha. I need you to be done with Riku's tree, Yuna. For personal reasons. So what's down here? Water, Eric. Do water. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, Rachie. Please remain safe. Water. Heard that. Agua. Was one giant ass sand plant. So what's the deal with this? Why can't I go in there? Neuro? Look how fat that worm is. It's funny, Eric. My back is hurting. Nero? Never happens to you? Rachel, please don't adopt a kitten.
Where's the early bird when you need him?
Rachel, please. Unless you have perfectly good reason to know that that cat doesn't... I'm just gonna stay out of it. You ladies do what you're gonna do. It's just a cat. I'm waiting for it, Eric. I see. Yeah, Eric, she's curious, buddy. She wants to know about you. Yeah, she said she wants to know about you. Just trying to help a sister get some vitamin E, you know? If you need vitamin E, eat sunflower seeds. Yeah, Eric, don't leave a lady hanging. I'm not full of it. She's asking you where you're from. She wants to get to know you, buddy. I think Mr. S said earlier that he's from a town in Texas. Doing my best, Kateri. That's why I kind of wanted you to stay away from it, Kat. You don't know. I understand that you're like, oh, a beautiful small animal, but cats they're apex predators. That you don't know that cat's situation. You don't know his life. You don't know that he's not perfectly content being a cat in the way that he's being a cat. He says that he lives on the island of a penis. Ow. That hurt. That's how that works. I see. He's like, wait, happiness. Eric, she's saying to you that you are going to live rent-free in her mind because you're a mystery to her. An insoluble mystery. You're a man of mystery to her. She wants to pull at your threads. She wants to peel back your curtain. She wants to tease at your layers. Yeah, like Batman. You are to her like Batman. And she's saying, how does a girl become poison ivy? Alright, I actually can't do this with you guys anymore. I do have to leave this store. Poison Ivy did pull Harley. Because the dude's all fucked up, that's right. The dudes couldn't, they couldn't handle the Hitachi. Once they went wireless, the dudes just couldn't keep up. Hello, Logo. How are you? I don't know why I remember you, but I remember your name. I can't repeat that, Kateri. I imagine that Poison Ivy makes a hell of a vine hammock, though. Gay. Yeah, there's some of that, Kateri. There's some undertones going on there. You know that Batman, that Robin was actually legally the the United States federal government actually banned Batman and Robin from solving cases together because the federal government thought that there was some NAMBLA going on there. Basically, that's how they ruled. They were like, I think this is appropriate. Zoom. Bang. What happened in the 70s? This is action, you say? Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, but oh, that didn't help much. The longer these fights go, the better. They get experience just for taking turns. Yeah, recognizing the subtext and then hating it, banning it because it makes you uncomfortable because of subtext that you noticed and the artist did not intend is absolutely some low-key closeted stuff. Yeah. That's low-key some this makes me uncomfortable because it makes me have thoughts I'm trying to repress kind of thing. Which the women that say that dudes who talk in public about the clothes that women wear and manners that and fashions that I've even spoken about it, they are right. That on some level I just don't need to be looking at her thigh gap. I don't need to be looking for it. I don't need to be aware of it. If you drink the coffee too fast, it'll burn you. It might give you an upset tummy too. All that acid. I want you to get an upset tummy, Eric. Yeah. For sure, Kateri. Like Elton John and Freddie Mercury. Like it just didn't matter. Everybody knew. Everybody knew and nobody cared. Yeah. Correct, Kateri. And Versace liked dudes, and he liked all that fashion, so the obvious similarities mean that they have to be the same thing. Something to make the world sparkle, did Versace. I might have said the wrong name. I might have not meant Versace. I might have meant, um, Liberace is who I meant. I said Versace, I meant Liberace. Cause he gay AF, boo. And that's okay. I have to find a save point. I gotta get the fuck out of here. I gotta get out of I gotta get off this stream. I gotta get out of this store. I don't know what I'm gonna do. As far as like maintaining my routines, I'm a little bit like my decision making apparatus is defaulting to my depressive decision making. Yeah, decisions, decision flowchart, I guess. The apparatus is going to the depressive flowchart. It's like, well, it doesn't really matter. No, we don't want to insult them just for being gay. Like, I've kind of come to a place, Kateri, when it comes to like engaging with people, and like if the only thing that if a person's only personality trait is that, like, if they only have one personality trait, like if your only personality trait is that you're gay, or your only personality trait is that you're overweight, it's like that's just all people are going to have to say about you, because it's just all you are. And if you get tired of hearing people say, "Oh, you're the gay guy," it's like, be the gay guy who blank, right? So like Liberace was the gay guy. Everybody made fun of him for being gay when he was younger, but it was like he was the gay guy who was a bomb-ass pianist, or whatever he was famous for. You understand what I'm saying? Like that Elton John was the gay guy, or that Freddie Mercury, or Prince, or Michael Jackson, or these people that they were bisexual or whatever they were doing with their sex lives, they also had the music, or the politics, or the art in general. It's like they had other facets. Be the gay guy that moves society. Precisely. Don't just be the gay guy who's like, I'm gay and that's all I am. People are going to make fun of you, and people are allowed to make fun of you, because only having one facet to your personality makes you the brunt of the joke. Like, it makes you a self-parody on some level. And so the people who only have one personality trait and get upset about like a gay joke here and there, it's like, calm down. Nobody's protected. Like, comedy is for everybody. If we're gonna make fun of the traits of any group of people, all groups of people have to be on the table. Yeah, there's only one layer to make fun of. Right. If you're a multifaceted person, we can make fun of you for a lot of different things. And then you won't always hear the same punchlines. I understand. Like, on some level, that's why the "are you homeless?" or the "well, you're just homeless" got old, right? And gets old for everybody that hears it. It's like, yeah, but there's homeless and this whole life, right, being lived. And so, yeah, I'm going to take those punchlines, but they're not the only punchlines I take. So they don't get so old, I have to say, okay, nobody can ever talk about homelessness in my presence ever again. You understand what I'm saying? I understand where they're coming from, because when I was a kid, I got brutally picked on as gay. I'm not gay at all, but because I was always the new kid in school, I was always the gay kid as well. Right. The homelessness, or the living in a tent, or the living off grid, or the just doing something that you aren't or haven't already heard of, that doesn't make someone that we can just stand around and point the finger at and make fun of. And I don't even mean me. I mean, like, even before I became homeless, there's this guy who was he was a software engineer. He made all the money in the world, and then took it and bought a little plot of land out in the middle of nowhere, and he and his dogs live off grid and he generates a secondary income by sharing his videos on TikTok and YouTube. And he spends most of his time responding in bad faith to comments that make negative comments about his life, also in bad faith. And so, on some level, that's just I do it a little bit, but that's just not the channel that I wanted to be. But and you're right. Just because he lives off grid, or just because he chooses to live in a tent, or even just because he chooses now to drink himself to sleep and he wakes up on the sidewalk, doesn't mean that he hasn't done something interesting with his life that he feels like he can check out on the world now. Not everyone is a Wall Street dickhead who got too high and lost everything because he just couldn't manage having more than he needed. Not everybody is a fall from grace. Usually, not the kind of homelessness that I experienced, but the kind of homelessness that I experienced other people going through is a combination of ignorance, arrogance, and didn't need to provide for themselves until very late in life. I've never told this story, and I'll just tell this story because I'm on a binge, and I've got technically 19 minutes, and my PDA is saying they cannot pressure me to leave on my last night here. But I met this woman, and she and her son, who was maybe in his early 20s and very gay, and her best friend were recently homeless, and they were really struggling with the transition from having a normal life and having a more than adequate food, so much so that he spent all his money on weed and Red Bulls, and she spent all of her money on Mountain Dews, all of their money that they earned apart from what they could get for free. And she was talking to me about how the reason they were homeless was that they were waiting on Section 8. And the reason they were waiting on Section 8 is because her mom had recently died. And so she's old enough that she has a 20-year-old son. So she's at least in her mid-30s, probably pushing her mid-40s. And she's only now had to figure out how to survive for herself because her mother died. Early from her perspective, closer to 6 a.m. Jeremiah. So, yeah, and 38% of domestic violence survivors. I am a survivor of domestic violence and domestic abuse. That my homelessness was the result of domestic abuse and a judge doing a favor for someone he knew. Not even her lawyer. He was doing a favor for her. I sat there. I was the first person in the courtroom. She was the last person in the courtroom, half an hour late for the proceedings, and she was the only person that he waved at and smiled at. She was the only person, and she was late. He was in the middle of hearing another case, and he smiled and waved at the woman who made me homeless when she came in. He cut me off in the middle of absolutely destroying her accusations against me as a human being to tell me that the case was over and I had lost. He was judging against me. The 1970s, Kateri. The people who say that you used to be able to live work one job and provide for a family, that's propaganda from the 1950s that survived into the 1970s. And it's a complaint from 1971, 2 years after the gold standard was removed. That's extremely old propaganda. The get a job that people say to me comes from cleaning up crime in the 1990s. The way they cleaned up crime was they got the people who were hustling, working, the people who were jobbing, working part-time, doing construction, selling things off of their property, just these things. Those people were pushed into corporate work because what they were doing was criminal. and none of it could be taxed. And I'm cutting this off. A large part of the reason they were doing those things was because it was criminal, and so they couldn't be taxed. And so there became a push culturally for males, especially males who were born and lived in poverty, meaning ethnic males, meaning Hispanic and black males, but also rednecks, hillbillies, were pushed to get corporate jobs because of the tech boom in the 90s. With the tech boom and with increasing technological complexity, Rach can speak on this better than I can. The secretarial work and office work requires a greater and greater and greater degree of intelligence, focus, and education than it used to. And so those jobs just need bodies. They needed men to come in off the streets and work those jobs. And they still pay a lot of people to come in off the street and see if they can work these jobs, because the federal government gives kickbacks if you hire people with records, with pasts. Not really because of extra taxation. It's because they don't understand how taxation works and what taxation is for. Yes. Yeah, how everybody in TV shows in the 80s and 90s and early aughts quaz had office jobs and loved them, loved their office jobs. That was part of a propaganda push across the country. Yeah, it'd get people in office jobs. If people were working in office jobs, then people aren't doing crime. Yeah, that's what happened. And Rach says 100% for anybody in the future audience who doesn't believe me that I've been paying attention across all fields, not just the field I work in. I listened to every story that she told me about her coworkers, and she didn't tell me horror stories. It's not like she talked shit about them. It started in the 30s and 40s after the Great Depression. Yeah. Banks owned all of these businesses and all of this land that they needed to recoup a profit on. Yeah, so was the push to get people to leave the home at 18. That was to get people to go and take up all of these jobs that were empty, to live in all of these apartments and all of these rental units that were empty, and to sell, to frankly sell tuitions that weren't being moved. There were a bunch of tuition seats that just were not being moved. And so in the 90s and the early aughts, they filled them. That's what they did. They said move out at 18 and fill these jobs, fill these occupations. They sold us that there was independent wealth as a jobbing American if you just left home and took an entry-level job. And then what they did after about 2005 is they stopped telling kids that university students, that you have to take internships for your junior and senior years of school. If you don't take your internships while you're in school, you are going to be taking entry-level and unpaid positions with a graduate's degree. They stopped telling anyone that. That's why I dropped out. Is because I realized that the junior and senior years are just unpaid labor that you're paying the school to hook you up with. It's deeply fucked up, but it's always been that way. You don't get work, meaningful work that pays well and that you're happy to go to bed, and that you're pleased with the decisions that your employer is making, if you didn't know them personally before you took the job. No one is happy with a job that they applied for. No one across any period of time. You can read Moll Flanders for yourself. It's like a 1600s novel, and it's a woman who's jobbing her way through life, trying desperately to escape poverty as a business owner. Okay, well, I gotta go in 10 minutes. So hold that. Just, Kateri, remind me of that question, and I'll be live. at my tent. Just write that question down on a post-it note, stick it somewhere, and I'll be live later. I have to go. I am going to be a dickhead if I stay any longer than now, and I will end up 15 minutes on that topic. The nuclear family after the 40s. The nuclear family after the 40s broke up because the cities had invested in high-rise apartment buildings that needed young women to fill them. And so the nuclear family was broken apart because these women in the 50s and 60s going into the 1970s, you can see examples of it in Mad Men, but they had these jobs, they had these incomes, and they were making more money than their boyfriend. They were making more money than their boyfriends. Their boyfriends couldn't compete because like we've talked about, the office jobs were the jobs worth having. And so the boys had to go to college. They had to actually finish college. They had to actually do something important because their girlfriends were third or fourth in line, but they were the ones who were actually going to get the promotions that stuck. That's Mad Men talks about this, like, pretty openly by the third season. Yeah, when women have money and homes of their own, they're not going to sacrifice their genitals and child rearing to a man who can't earn more than they can. And so then by the 90s, Ricky Lake was saying, "Fuck a man," and they were right. They're still kind of right. The way they say it is wrong. They say "fuck all men." That's wrong. The men made the phones that you're recording yourself saying that on. But fuck a man, fuck the men that they know, totally, 100%. They're just going the opposite way. Instead of making all of the dudes they know Eskimo brothers, they need to make no men Eskimo brothers. Hold on to that shit, and then you will start to find men who value you. That's how that goes. Sorry. Nobody likes to hear it, especially now. But that's how that goes. I have to go. We can talk about this more when I get to the tent. I don't mind. This is a subject that is always on my mind. It's all good, Kateri. You're drinking. I have to go. Love you guys. Ding dong, motherfuckers.